there is no negatives of it. You'll always listen to डॉक्टर बन जाओ, लाइफ सेट हो जाएगी and whatnot when you go for admission actually. Hi there everyone, this is Shrishti, as you guys already know me from my channel, and hello, hi there. Today we are going to talk about something new, something else, something different actually. So yeah, let's begin. Everywhere I look, someone is preparing for NEET. It's coaching posters on every street, and then there are reels of toppers going viral, and relatives calling and asking, "Beta, तुम्हारा NEET कैसा गया है? And NEET का preparation कैसा चल रहा है?" It's like sometimes I feel like half of India is literally giving NEET, and it's exhausting actually. Like when you stop and think about it, why does it feel like NEET is the only path for students right now? And I'm not saying like other competitive exams aren't, but especially NEET. Why is NEET everywhere? Like every household has one NEET aspirant minimum. Let's start with the coaching industries because it's massive and they are earning lakhs, crores every month, every year, and it's not stopping. And of course, coaching industry, they actually know how to sell your dreams. Like you might have a dream to become a doctor, but they actually know how to sell that dream to you even if you don't. They actually know how to trap the parents. Like उनको बहुत अच्छे से आता है कि parents को कैसे trap करें, and plus even trap the kids, which is very difficult in this like generation right now, but they do it so perfectly and make you feel like you need to be a part of that race. Billboards saying that crack NEET in 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, and whatnot, and toppers' faces on it smiling. Sometimes it's not even their own kids, it's just some actor they hired. A lot of pressure for kids because it seems like it's all happy and jolly, but we know that's not the case, right? We know we have to put in so much time, late nights, and there is a lot of pressure of failures that we go through. Maybe it's the exams, or maybe it's the final exam, maybe it's the preparation time, or just the fact that you're being secluded from everything and you're just studying for something. Even after all of that, like only a fraction, a very small fraction of kids get to go to government colleges, and the rest are again sent back to that spiral of preparation and appearing for the test, and again they are unable to come out of it basically, or they just don't want to even. And actually have been studied in one such institute, which was Akash. I've studied also from BW, but yeah, which was Akash. I can surely say that sometimes I feel like coaching industries sell more hope than they actually do any education, because the comparison is quite visible as a student, as a former student. Let's talk about the colleges now. And honestly, government colleges are very affordable. Their fees is around thousands to lakh per annum, and that's a good thing. But the bad thing is the number of seats they have. Seats in India are so very limited, and the increasing competition is very brutal. The number of students increasing every year doesn't really match the number of seats increasing every year, and that's what brings a dilemma among students, right? Because on the other hand, private colleges do have equal number of seats, but their fees is like 50 lakhs to a crore and even more than that in deemed universities. Yeah, and even after spending that much amount of money, even after, even if you get a decent enough rank to not get a government college but maybe a private one, you always have to feel that maybe I got into a government college. ऐसा मन में रहता है हमारे कि government college would be better, like we start the preparation with that thought itself कि हमें government college में जाना है, हमें एक better government college में जाना है. So I think any student, even from like a state college, a state government college, which is not that good, they do, I think, have the same feeling of wanting to go to a better institute, a better medical college. So parents and kids just get stuck into this dilemma. They have this dilemma of either they pay huge amount of money or they keep writing NEET again and again because people have made it common. Another thing that I've noticed about these mentors and motivational speakers is like they'll be like NEET निकाल लो and then life set हो जाएगी and doctor बन जाओगे तो दुनिया बदल दोगे. Kind of things, and just imagine yourself wearing the white coat. I mean, I get it. I get that entire dream because as kids who want to be doctors, they already do have that entire imagination in their brain. They already do want to wear white coats and become doctors and help people. But that does sound amazing, but you can't just sell a dream to them, right? You need to tell them actually reality, the actual reality that goes behind all this. So the real medical life is actually beautiful, but it's also tough, and people need to tell that beforehand. The students actually need to know that it's their basic right. Duh. If you are selling something, tell the cons and pros, everything. I think the larger issue is that in India, we have glorified two careers, being engineering and medicine. Anything else, people are like, ये तो टाइम पास का है, ये तो बस हॉबी है, एक्चुअली में क्या करना है तुम्हें. That has become a thing. Like it has always been, but people thought with time it'll reduce, but it hasn't. It has actually increased. And even some kids right now think that, well, because of all that, so many kids feel like they have to write NEET, not because they love biology or anything, not because they want to become a doctor, not because they have a dream of, treating patients, but because society tells them that it's the only way to succeed. Like, doctor बनोगे या engineer बनोगे, then only you'll do anything. Well, हमारे brains में इतना engrave कर दिया है कि we don't even go and figure out the other options. We just stop. We stop searching. And basically, even if we do, the other options seem like they are small. They are not relatively as nice. And well, talking about my personal experience, for me, I chose medicine because I wanted to be a doctor. I always wanted to be a doctor. And it's a funny thing because मुझे 11th में आके पता चला that you have to write something like a NEET. You have to give an exam, something like NEET, because I always loved biology and physics, not chemistry so much. But yeah, so bio and physics. So I knew what I'll take in 11th. But I didn't know anything about, like, a lot about how medical exams are, what are they, that you have to give NEET to qualify to go to a college or something. Because I was literally the first generation, like, I am the first generation of medical aspirants and medical student now. It took me a lot of time to, make total sense of what it needed out of me, what all it expected out of me, because I did love the subjects, but I was not prepared for the competitive exam. I was not sure about the competitive exam. And so much so, I had to take like 2 drops. And 2 drop years took me to actually realize that I do love medicine first, but I don't think I'm made for this competitive exam that literally gives me so much anxiety during the exams, and it cuts me off from my life during preparation. Might not be the same for everyone, but it did to me. And yeah, and maybe pursuing your interests should not suck the soul out of you. Just maybe. So yeah, and I am thankful that I am getting to do what I aspire to do, what I want to become, like the profession wise, and I'm happy about it. I still feel like sad about is when students appear for NEET without even having any kind of interest in this. like without knowing what MBBS life asks of you, and if you even want that or not. Because, of course, every course has its hardships and its challenges, but you should be willing to, fight with that particular challenge. Like, that particular fight should be from your will. So, yeah, the next time you hear someone that they are preparing for NEET, maybe just think about it if they are actually doing it from their heart, or if they have been sold a dream or told to dream. Yeah, I'd also love to know your thoughts about it. Are we really overhyping it? Because, in my opinion, we are. And from my personal belief, I think it's a good marketing actually done by coaching. But just like growing up, how we heard every bhaiya and every didi doing JEE, preparing for JEE, and then later on getting a techie job, I think this course will also see its, departure from the limelight slowly, and it'll get off the billboard slowly. And even after all that, kids who genuinely have interest in medicine, who actually, want to be doctors from their own will and wish to be that, will be studying and will be giving exams and qualifying for sure. We don't need so much hype about it, because this just creates external pressure from the society. This internal pressure makes you do better, but external pressure just makes you anxious. So yeah, that's my entire thought about it. Yeah, so basically that was all of it, and I had written some points, so that's what I was looking at a few times here. A kind of reflection that I have understood over the time, and that's what I wanted to share. So that's it. Also, a change of background because it was getting monotonous just sitting at my desk. So you can now see my desk right now. And also, this angle gives me a good sunlight. My lighting today is the sun, and that's all for the video.